a story. Allow me to also share what is happening on this other side, But I also share the story that happened. There was another lady who bought a white Mercedes Benz, but of course, because she bought a very nice Mercedes Benz, and she used to go out and enjoy herself with her friends. So, but little did he, unbeknownst to her, little did she know that people who were tracking her Mercedes Benz. There were people who were tracking her. So when she was coming from the place that she was, there were a few people who were tracking her movements. So when she just stopped at the gate, before the people opened the gate, before the watchman or the doorman opened the gate, there were people who were trailing her, and they were hiding, just around that place. So when you stop, there's that moment that you stop. Are we together? There's that moment that you stop, and some thieves came. They ordered her out of her, her nice white Mercedes Benz, and that is how she lost a very nice car, because of carjacking. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you love yourself, if you have something that is worth, that you paid a lot of money for, be careful with what you have. Ladies and gentlemen, let us continue. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. I will be more than happy to be reading the scripture with you. Let us continue. We have already read about, this man called, we were reading about the treasures from Joash, and let's continue. About this time, about this time, Hazael, the king of Aram, went up and attacked Gath and captured it. Then he returned to attack Jerusalem. Then he took all the gold. Okay, we've read about that. As for the other events and the reign of Joash and all he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the king of Judah? Okay. His officials conspired against him and assassinated him at Beth Millo on the road down to Sila. The officials who murdered him were Jozabad, the son of Shimeath, and Jehozabad, the son of Shome. He died and he was buried with his ancestors in the city of David, and Amaziah, his son, succeeded him as king. Let's continue. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and I'm very happy to be here. It is such a wonderful Saturday. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. I want us to read, if possible, if we can read until we finish, this book, it would be nice. In the 23rd year of Joash, the son of Ahaziah, the king of Judah, Jehoahaz, the son of Jehu, became king of Israel in Samaria, and he reigned for 17 years. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord by following the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, which he had caused Israel to commit, and he did not turn away from them. So the Lord's anger burned against Israel, and for a long time he kept them under the power of Hazael, the king of Aram, and Ben-Hadad, his son. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Then Jehoahaz sought the king's favor, and the Lord listened to him. Saw how severely King Aram had oppressed Israel. There was this man who was called King Aram. We are in the book of 2 Kings chapter 13, and I hope that by the end of this night we will have already finished reading 2 Kings. I hope that you'll be patient with me so that we can clear reading this channel, this book. You know, my you know, I would want us to read and read and read. So then Jehoahaz sought the king's favor, and the Lord listened to him, for he saw how severely King Aram was oppressing Israel. The Lord provided a deliverer for Israel, and they escaped from the power of Aram. So the Israelites lived in their own homes as they had before, but they did not turn away from the sins of the house of Jeroboam. Let us continue, which he had caused Israel to commit. They continued in them. Also, the Asherah pole remained standing in Samaria. Let us continue. Nothing had been left for the army of Jehoahaz except 50 horsemen, 10 chariots, and 10,000 foot soldiers, for the king of Aram had destroyed them utterly. Had destroyed the rest and made them like the dust as threshing at the threshing time. For as for the rest of the events of the reign of Jehoahaz, all he did and his achievements, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Israel? Jehoahaz rested with his ancestors and was buried in Samaria. Oh, this is so good. And Jehoash, his son, succeeded him as king. In the 27th year of Joash, the king of Judah, Jehoash, the son of Jehoahaz, became the king in Samaria. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord, and he did not turn away from any of the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, which he had caused Israel to commit. He continued in them. Let us continue. As for the other events of the reign of Jehoash, all he did and all his achievements, including his war against Amaziah, the king of Judah, are they not written in the annals of the kings of Israel? Jehoash rested with his ancestors, and Jeroboam succeeded him as on the throne. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. Well, it's me again. Who went a big off? It's me again. What are you talking about? Let's continue. So now, oh my goodness. So let's continue. Now Elisha had been suffering from the illness, of which he died. Jehoash, the king of Israel, Jehoash, the king of Israel, went down to see him and wept over him. My father, my father. Get the book after the... Okay. My father, he cried, the chariots and horsemen of Israel. Elisha said, that is the same thing Elisha said when Elijah was taken by the chariot of fire. He cried, my father, the chariots of Israel and its horsemen. So this is the king who came and said the same thing. My father, the chariots of Israel and its horsemen. So Elisha said, get a bow and some arrows. Get some bows and arrows, And he did so. So take the bow and you know what? In your hands, he said to the king of Israel. Then he had taken it. Elisha put his hands on the king's hands. He said, open the east window. And he did that. He said, and he opened it, shoot. Elisha said, and he shot. The Lord's arrow of victory, the arrow of victory over Aram. Elisha declared, he will completely destroy the Arameans at Apek. Then he said, take the arrows. And the king took them. Elisha told them, strike the ground. He struck it 3 times and stopped. Oh my goodness. The man of God was angry with him and said, you should have struck the ground 5 or 6 times. Then you would have defeated Aram and completely destroyed it. But now you will defeat it only 3 times. So if you need to defeat somebody, you have to strike the ground. If it's 10 times, if you put your feet on the ground 10 times, you will defeat that person 10 times. Are we together? So if you strike 3 times, you will defeat that person 3 times. So Elisha died and he was buried. Rumba man, welcome to this channel, and I'm very happy that you are here. We are reading from the book of 2 Kings, chapter 13. Then Elisha died and he was buried. Okay. Now the Moabite raiders used to enter the country every spring, and once while some Israelites were burying a man, thank you so much to this channel. Suddenly they saw a band of raiders, so they threw the body into Elisha's tomb. The body touched Elisha's bones. The man came to life and stood up on his feet. So these are people who went to bury a dead man. And when this dead man was in contact with Elisha, are we together? When this man was in contact with the dead body of Elisha, that man became whole again. That man was restored to life. Let us continue. Hazael, the king of Aram, oppressed Israel throughout the reign of Jehoahaz, but the Lord was gracious to them and had compassion and showed concern for them because of his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. To this day, he has been unwilling to destroy them or banish them from his presence. Hazael, the king of Aram, died, and Ben-Hadad, his son, succeeded him as king. Then Joash, the son of Jehoahaz, recaptured from Ben-Hadad, the son of Hazael, the towns he had taken in battle from his father Joash. 3 times Joash defeated them, and so he recovered the Israelite towns. I know it's Friday, I know it's Saturday, and I know that you are tired, but I want us to quickly finish reading 2 Kings, and I'm sure that we'll gain something along. I'm very happy. If you're new to this channel, I'll be happy to be here. And if you have any question, I'll be more than happy to answer you. If you have any question,